Greetings in the name of the Most High, Jah Rastafari. We have to always acknowledge him first, because that was what Bob was all about. And I'd like to see everyone here in the seats is sitting on. I actually built the staircase physically, installing the seats and everything. So it's nice to be back here again. And many people don't know, although this didn't come out in. Had Bob been here, we'd have made several films, not about him, but more dealing with Ethiopia and Africa, because they're like great stories to be told, which I hope that I will still fulfill those dreams for him. But this one is really about Marley. I'll give you a little background in it. Probably you have some information regarding that before. I was asked to be a consultant for the film. The film first, I think maybe 4 years ago, it was supposed to be done by Martin Scorsese, which I think the family was very excited about because of his track record. And I think he's a great feature film director, but his schedule was so that it wouldn't be done until like 2016 or something like that, so we couldn't wait to fit. And then it was given to Jonathan Demme, another big name director, who they contacted me, and the vibes wasn't right, so I declined working with them. They didn't show me the kind of respect I think they needed to show for someone who knew Bob and they didn't know Bob. You know what I mean? And I couldn't work like that. Finally, Kevin MacDonald, which I think there's some history about his background, Last King of Scotland, the film I saw. Also a feature film director, but also made great documentaries. Decided to take on this challenge. We met. I work for the family now as a consultant, mostly with Ziggy in California. He came by, he said, I want to do this definitive documentary on Bob Marley. And I said, well, why do you want to do another Bob Marley documentary? We have Time Will Tell, which I happen to have been the executive producer for that, and Caribbean Nights, which I think told good stories. Well, one, Caribbean Nights was more like a chronological thing of Bob's life. Time Will Tell was Bob in his own words. He tried to make a documentary by using audio clips and video clips of mostly Bob talking about his beliefs, his upbringing, where he was taking the music, everything. Kevin came to me with like, I want to know, who is Bob Marley? Who is the man? You know, we know his record, but I really still don't know him. And that had some appeal to me, that he wanted to know who this man was. So he decided to know who this man was, he would interview as many people as possible. Some that were overlooked in the past, some that were done interviews before. And I think Kevin interviewed maybe 60 people. We didn't use all 60. But with the tidbits and it's more a personal documentary, I would kind of say, in this sense that he's speaking to people like Bob's sister, Constance, which many people don't know. And she never really spent a lot of time with Bob, but they share the same father. She could give a little history more of what Bob's father was like. Bob's cousins, the Marley from the Marley and Plant family that lives in, I think, Florida now. There's an interesting part where he plays the stone that the builder refused shall be the head cornerstone. And let both Constance and I forgot, you know, his first name, Marley, listen to it and tell him what their thoughts were.